Imagine a village, a simple one, where farmers grow food, potters make utensils, ironsmiths build tools, and everyone depends on each other. There is no money, only exchange. You get goods for goods and services for services. This was the barter system. Sounds very simple, right? But even here, power already exists. There is one group, the soldiers. They don't produce anything, but they provide protection. And for that, everyone might just have to give them something. This was the earliest form of taxation. And then there were the businessmen who travels outside the villages, trading goods with other villages. But the moment they step out of protection, which meant risk. And the more trade grew, the more protection was required, the stronger the army became, and slowly conflicts began. But barter had a bigger problem. Goods rot. Food cannot be stored forever. Even taxes collected by the soldiers lost value over time. So the system required an upgrade. And that upgrade was gold. Now think about it. Gold doesn't rot. It's very easy to store. And it also holds value over time. The businessmen loved it. The soldiers loved it even more because now taxes can be collected in gold and stored, which meant bigger armies. And the soldiers can fight bigger battles as well. And this is where power started shifting. The businessmen expanded, soldiers strengthened, but the farmers, the people who were of importance, started losing importance because now wheat was the no longer food, it was gold. But do you think this system was perfect? It very well was not. Because gold can be stolen, especially when you are traveling with a bag. So a new idea was introduced. A promise on a piece of paper. A simple note, that's it. Bring this back anytime and you will get your gold back. How innovative and creative that sounds. And just like that, everyone replaced paper with gold in daily use. Businessmen stopped carrying gold and started carrying paper. Slowly, all the gold moved into one single place, the hands of the government. Now think carefully. What just happened here? People actually gave away their real gold in exchange for paper. But why? Just because they trusted it. And with that trust, the government gained something very important, very powerful than gold. Control. Which is important. Do you think the system was good? Not. But even there, it had a weakness. What if everyone just came together on one single night and then they said, I want my gold back? The government wouldn't have enough. And that's when the final move was made. The link between the gold and paper was broken. And money that we see today became actually whatever it was. Something with no real physical value, but backed by a very strong term, belief, backed by the government, accepted by everyone, just like religion once it was. So now we all are a part of this system, whether we understand it or not. There is no other way around. We may not be able to escape it, but we can definitely try to understand it a bit better. And once you understand it, you may stop being controlled and very well start using it to your own advantage. So the real question is, what does the government actually want from you, me, us? And more importantly, what do you, me, us need to learn to play this modern day, the game of money? Now let's step out of the history and come back to this real world. Pause for a second and ask yourself, if nothing is actually linked to the paper money anymore, then why does it has a lot of value? What makes it legitimate? And if the government can print any amount of money, then why just it doesn't print a lot more and make all of us millionaires? The answer might surprise you. Money is directly linked to you. Yes, you heard that right. You are the one who gives that legitimacy. And this time, I am not addressing your belief. I'm talking about what you do, your work, what value you create. The systems, the products, the other people depend on actually. Let me try to make it simple for you. Imagine a company that builds something that millions of other people use and depend on every day. That company is just not earning money, it is creating influence. And when a country has many such companies, the influence grows globally. The more influence a country has, the more money it can circulate without immediately losing trust. That's why some countries can print more money and still maintain stability because their value is not just paper, it is backed by what the people have built. So now think once again carefully, what why does government want taxes? Because it wants participation, it wants production, it wants people to create value. And that is the reason why businesses are encouraged. That's why loans are welcomed, loans to exist. Because when you build something valuable, you are not just earning, you are strengthening the entire system. And this leads to a bad truth. The system treats people differently based on the value they create. If you're creating something scalable, building systems, generating influence, you are treated like an asset. But if you're only earning and spending without creating something that scales, you just are a part of the system. You're a participant, and participants follow the rules. They don't rule them. That's why many people are confused. We work so hard, but then why are we taxed? Because you work inside a system that somebody else has built up. You are not building the factory. You very well are working inside the factory. You are not creating the system. You are participating in the system. And that sadly changes everything. So when I say money is linked to you, I don't mean your belief. I mean your ability to create value. And once you understand that very question, you stop asking, why is money controlling me? And then you start asking this question, how can I use this system to my advantage? That was about money.